Hey there guys, welcome to Sovereign Self Monday Live. Today I want to share with you a little bit of my experience in meditation and also give you some tips if you are not yet meditating or if you want to take your meditation practice to a new level. I often speak about meditation with my clients, and the reason for that is that in order to transform your life, in order to become more of who you really want to be, I truly believe that it is essential to take time to really check in with yourself. And the best way to do that, as far as I know right now, is through meditation. And it doesn't mean before you sort of stop watching this video and think, okay, so this is all about sitting still for hours and hours on end. It really doesn't have to be like that. Meditation sounds pretty large and pretty intense maybe, but what if you would just see it as a way to basically to make sure that you are innerly inside, you're aligned on the inside, and see it as something the same as brushing your teeth in the morning. Just taking care of your inner alignment will help you project a better energy in the outside world, and that will help you get more done, have more impact, be more of who you truly want to be. And so it helped me a great deal to start seeing taking care of my inner alignment just as something that I do in the morning to make sure that I project the best version of myself in the world. And what I always say to my clients is, okay, so just start by sitting still for a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes to begin with. It doesn't really have to be an hour to have an impact. Just by sitting still for a few minutes, closing your eyes, minding your breath, that will already have a very positive effect on how you feel, how far you are connected to your own self, and through that the things that you get done in a day and how you respond to other people. For me, I think I didn't have that great a relationship with meditation until at one point I realized that I was pretty cranky to my children in the morning, and that the reason for that was that when I got up, I was immediately pulled into this mom being the mother energy, right? So taking care of people, making them breakfast. They have questions, of course. They wanted to tell me things, and that is really fun and lovely. But it also sort of made me go from this really rough transition from sleeping to being full on in the mom energy. And that is when I decided to start waking up a little bit earlier in the morning and starting my day by being quiet and going within and connecting to myself first before I started my day, and really got into everything and connected to other people and with everything that they wanted from me. I must say that made a tremendous difference. Really, it's immense, the things that has shifted for me since I started doing that. Yes, I wake up quite early, around 6:15, and the first thing that I do is get a glass of warm water, and then I sit down on my meditation pillow and I try to at least meditate for 20 minutes. That is with some practice, right? I started with a 5-minute thing that I just mentioned before as well. I just started by sitting still for 5 minutes and watching my breathing. And I think one of the biggest misunderstandings in meditation is that it should always be about becoming mindless or mindless, becoming without thought, or just being aware. And maybe, when you're very advanced, that will happen. I don't know, I'm not there yet. So maybe it will happen. But what I find is the biggest advantage in doing the practice that I call meditation, is that it allows me to start differentiating between my rational thoughts and my emotions. And then somewhere in between, there's me. There's this sort of being that is watching all the rational thinking and is watching all the emotional stuff. And there's this, being that has, that is just there. And instead of going all into the rational mind and really letting all that thinking be me, or going into my emotional gut feelings and present moment experiences and thinking that is all me, or having to choose between the two, or having to sort of fabricate a combination of the two. Through meditation, I've learned and I've come to experience that there is this stillness that is feels more me than the other two do. And I, in daily life, that makes such a big difference, because now when my head is racing, or now that once I have all these emotional feelings about something, I know that is not all that I am. I know that it's just a moment. I know that it will pass. And that, I believe, is the biggest advantage. Maybe in the beginner stage of meditation, I don't know, but at least that is what it really taught me to see, and it makes a huge difference. Because now when my children are cranky in the morning and they scream at me, or they at least they're not really nice and good morning, mommy, I know that is not a problem. And even though I experience feelings about that, even though I have ideas about how it should be, I know that I can choose to either listen to either one of them and do something with that, or not. And I am in control. So that is the biggest thing that meditation brought me. Now, to help you get started, and maybe after that as well, because I still use it, I highly recommend downloading one of those free apps. I use an app that is just, it's a free meditation app. It has millions, or probably not millions, but a lot of free guided meditations. It has a timer function as well, but you can just choose a guided meditation for that lasts 5 or 7 or 8 or 20 minutes. And because it's guided, somebody's talking to you, somebody's helping you through the process. It's the easiest way to get into a meditation practice. And to help yourself, I would say, so just download the app and find a few meditations that resonate with you, that you feel called to listen to, that the voice, that you just check in to hear quickly if the voice is good, if there's music, if the music is good, the pace is good and resonates with you. And then you just have a selection of at least like 5 different meditations. And when you get up in the morning a little bit earlier, or you take that lunch break, and when you want to listen to the meditation, you just have to open your app and quickly look which one is most appealing to you at that moment, and you can do that one. And believe me, make yourself a challenge or something. It works. It works. It's so helpful to become less absorbed in the day-to-day stuff, to become less absorbed in your thoughts, to become less absorbed in your feelings, and it helps you become more of who you truly are. So that's what I wanted to share today, I think. And if you have any questions, or if you want to know more about these apps, or if you want to share your experience in meditation, I'm really happy to hear about that. So give me some comments and I'll get back to you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next week. Bye.